Big Country Music Productions presents Kelly's Country Junction at Country Junction, USA.
Hello folks, this is Homer Hatfield on Hunting with Homer. My co-host tonight, Amy Sue, couldn't be here, so my lovely wife, Joanne Hatfield, said, well, Homer, I'll come over there and help you co-host the show tonight, and she did, and here she is, the lovely Joanne Hatfield. Good to have you, Joanne.
Oh, it's just good to be on here, Homer.
Well, it's always good to be on the show here with you, but now listen, we've got a guest tonight. And he's a real hunter. His name is Rob Freeman. He has a hunting show, Season Chasers.
Hunting show?
Called Season Chasers, yes.
I thought it was Rob the Fireman cooking with seasonings.
Rob the Fireman?
Yeah.
Cooking with seasoning?
Yeah.
I have no clue where you got that from at all. No. So is that why you came on the show? You thought he was a cook?
Yeah, I thought we was going to do
Hey, Homer, where's them bobbers at for the tournament when we're putting stuff together?
They're over in the clubhouse in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Those bobbers, yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
You bet, man.
Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Sammy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and introduce our guest tonight. Make him welcome, folks, Mr. Rob Freeman. Come on in, Rob.
How you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Now, Rob, my wife here, Joanne, she thought you had a cooking show. I had to straighten her out and said, no, the man has a hunting show.
Well, I got a hunting and fishing show, but we do some cooking on there now and then.
You do
A
some
little bit of cooking on there. Yeah, everybody's got to eat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you did cooking on there. I thought
Natural foods, they're the best.
Oh, I've got a really good chicken recipe, and I like using seasonings from my garden, and I take those seasonings and put on there, and I've just got a really good chicken recipe. You just love it. I thought maybe we could swap some recipes.
Sure.
All right. Well, this
here,
chicken,
you sit over here then. Excuse me, folks. Let's go over and talk to Rob.
Anyway, you just take this chicken and you just rip that skin back and you just smear it in there with some butter and you stick a little bit of lemon in there, and then I like to take some tarragon and you just crumble that up and put that all on there and you just stick that bird in the oven for about an hour.
Skunk Master
it's
Homer? Hey, I was just wanting to know, do you know where the hooks are? I'm right now, someone went and put a safety pin on here, and I'm never going to win the $100 to get our hats cleaned unless I have real hooks to use.
Yeah, Hazelwood did that. Don't know. The hooks is over in the clubhouse, and it's in the closet there where Sammy found the bobbers.
Okay, thank you very much.
You bet. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and talk about your. Yeah.
Well, and then I've got this fish recipe where you just take this fish and you just put a little bit of foil and you just stick that on the grill, and then you put a little bit of lemon pepper on there and maybe a little bit of olive oil, and all that stuff just melts in your mouth. You
Well, that's all good and everything, but let's talk about some hunting now. But you know, Rob, on this show, we have a lot of bloopers, and on your show, I'm sure you don't have any bloopers, do you?
Well, now that you mention it, there's some pretty wild things that go on sometimes on Season Chasers. Whenever I go outdoors for hunting or fishing, it's you always have to have your permits with you. And there was one day in August this past summer that I was leaving the river after doing some scouting, and as I was leaving the trail from the river, I met up with a couple of Alaska State Troopers. And the way wildlife enforcement is done in Alaska, there's a trooper division that's fish and game, and then there's the other troopers that enforce all the rest of the general laws. Well, the fish and game troopers were there to check me, and of course I had all my permits, and it took a while to explain to them why I wasn't carrying fish out of there. But whenever you're checked by law enforcement, I was a little bit nervous because I had a pistol that was on a holster that I was wearing. And of course, I immediately let them know that I had that. I held my hands up and let them know I wasn't in any way threatening with them. And they said, "What do you got there?" And I said, "Well, sir, that's a .22 automatic pistol." And what he said next is probably would only happen in the state of Alaska. He said, "Son, that's not enough." And I said, "Well, sir, this isn't the only bit of personal protection that I'm carrying. I have this .22 automatic Browning Buckmark pistol for use as a noisemaker. But in the back of this truck, I've got a lever-action 45-70 guide gun and an 870 Remington Marine Magnum that's full of slugs. And I carry one of those with me in addition to that." And he said, "Oh, well, I feel much better now." Well, that's a conversation that in the other 48 states, you're just not going to hear with law enforcement. But there they want to make sure that you're carrying enough firepower to protect yourself if truly threatened in the wild areas of Alaska. Later on today, we're going to be river fishing in bear country. Going to introduce you to some of my other wild friends. And I'm going to give you details on a new way to generate electricity without fuel. All coming up this morning. Give me that! And this is the Goofy Glow, right here. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? You know, you are not helping. This is not helping a bit. You are not my wife. You are my crazy, crazy goat pet. Oh my gosh. This is a pointing goat. I wouldn't even keep it.
Well, that's quite a goat.
Yeah, I'd like to meet that goat.
Well,
You'd cook it if you met it. She cooks everything.
you know that could be arranged.
Well, with that goat, I wouldn't doubt it. That's a funny story, Rob.
Hey, Homer, what time is that tournament, that fishing tournament next week?
Yeah, we gotta know the time to be there.
Yeah, we want to get that $100 prize.
No, it's at 10 o'clock at Butler's Pond.
Okay.
Yeah, 10
Can
o'clock.
I borrow you $1 for a hamburger?
Or how about a couple dollars for gas, too?
Yeah.
So that's about it, probably.
Thank you, Homer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'll see you guys over at Butler's Pond, 10 o'clock.
Fishing, huh?
Oh, a little tournament. Nothing big. Rob's going to be there. Yeah, and just little. And small money.
Yeah.
Just a little $100. Oh, but the winner gets the big old catfish. Say the old Charlie. Oh boy.
Hey, hi, Joanne.
Well, hi.
Is this the guy with the cooking show?
Well,
Yeah,
Rob, I heard he likes wild animals.
No. Ruby, where'd you hear he had a cooking show? No, the man's got a hunting show.
Oh, well, yeah, but...
Who told you he had a cooking
Well,
show?
my best friend, Joanne.
Yeah, well, I did inform Joanne that's not a cooking show, although Rob said they do cook on there. But it's a hunting show. It's called Seasons Chasers.
But I heard he likes wild animals, and I'm a wild animal. Grrr.
Okay, now this is just getting too crazy. Ruby, man, get off the man's lap. And we're doing the show. Get out of here. Go cook something. Go back to the restaurant, Miss Lucy's. Okay, Rob, it was good to have you on the show. Thank you, sir.
I gotta go, Homer.
Do you?
Goodbye, Joanne. See ya.
see
Well,
ya.
don't blame me. I wish I could go. I'll tell you that much. Like to go too. Well, you've run another show, Joanne. Thanks a lot.
okay, what you got to tell me
Not
about
a
this
cook.
fishing thing? $100 a fishing tournament, Homer. You're gonna have to let me in on this. What? You're taking me with you, you know.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, folks, we'll be back after this message. No, you're not going.
Yeah, I'm going fishing with you
Oh,
because I'm
no.
gonna get Charlie.
You're not going to get that. We got to have that money to clean our hats.
Get back.
going fishing. Oh, I can't wait.
Homer, wait for me. Wait for me.
Joanne, where are you going?
I'm going fishing.
With me?
Yeah, me and Ruby Mae, we're going to catch old Charlie and get that $100. And then we're going to a cooking show with it.
No, Joanne, you're not going fishing with me.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I've got lies I'm gonna tell when I get out of this pond. If the sky above me fell, I wouldn't know what's going on, 'cause I'm fishing. I'm a man on a mission. Just me and those fish matching wits fishing. I've got all my crucial gear, like my rod and my reel, and a cooler full of beer, 'cause it's half of the appeal of fishing. But my only addiction is watching that bobber come heck or high water fishing. I've got a crappie jig caught in a tree. I've got a family of mosquitoes making lunch of me, but there's no place that I'd rather be. So when the weekend's over, first thing Monday, I'll call my boss that morning, say I got a bad disease. I ignored the early warnings, now it's taking hold of me. I'm calling in fishing. Yeah, I'm in bad condition. There's no antidote as long as this boat floats fishing. Got a big old night crawler there on a hook, just waiting for a big one to take a second look. But when a little one bites, I'll just reel him in and add a few inches to him. When I tell all my friends about the 30-inch bass that's about to pull me in, you ought to see my stringer, it was covered end to end with fishes, and they were delicious. If I had my way, I'd spend every day fishing. I might feel like a slob, but if my wife took a third job, I could stay out here fishing.
Okay, Joanne. I've spent my whole day getting this thing cleaned up. Here's trash. That there is nuts and bolts. That's miscellaneous. How's it look?
Well, it could be better, but considering that you're the one that did it, I guess it'll do.
Well, maybe next time you can clean it yourself. I'm wanting to go fishing with the guys, you know. And do you know that old man had dynamite?
Dynamite?
I got 15 sticks of dynamite right there in that box. What was he doing with dynamite?
I have no idea. What are you going to do with it?
Might save some of it for New Year's Eve. Or not. But I'll probably call the fire department and see if they'll come pick it up after lunch.
Well, you be careful with it. I can just see you blowing us up with it.
Go eat lunch.
just like wine. Cherry lips, they shall fit mine. Nobody else will ever do. Cherry lips, girl, I love you. Oh, I met her in a Texas honky tonk, and she was there with a friend. Oh, but she looked so out of place. Cherry lips on her pretty face. Cherry lips, it's just like wine. Cherry lips shall fit mine. And nobody else will ever do. Cherry lips, girl, I love you. All right, John. That's John Terry, Jason Richardson. I took her by the hand and we danced. I never really dreamed I had the chance, but that was 30 years ago. Cherry lips still wears my gold. Said cherry lips tastes just like wine. Cherry lips shall fit mine. Nobody else will ever do. Cherry lips, girl, I love you. My cherry lips, girl, I love you.
Hey, are you eating that dynamite? You liar, I'll fix you.
Wow! Would you look at that?
Look at that.
Homer!
Oh,
Homer!
there.
Look, take a look at that.
Way up there.
It's
an
way up
eagle.
there.
Huge.
It's a big eagle.
All right.
Wow,
Did you see it?
I do.
Wow!
Bullseye.
Actually,
Sammy's eye. Oh, well.
Oh, man.
You okay, Sammy?
I am so proud of Homer.
Homer? What did he do?
Well, he cleaned out the garage at our rental place, and I didn't even have to keep after him, keep bugging him to get it done.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I think I'm gonna make him a pie.
What? And not even have to put a laxative or anything in it this time?
No, I don't want him to be in the house that long.
Fun.
Oh, it's funny. Going in. Check this out.
You know it'd be funny.
That shit needs to come out.
Hey, what? Wait a minute.